Okay everybody, this is your complete transformation process video for Filch. Just a reminder, it's just the transformation process. The review is separately uploaded, and also this is going to be a bit of a tutorial, so I hope it helps you out. Now when you get a fresh out of the packaging, these are wrapped up separately, so these aren't on the wings. I'll keep them off for this part, but obviously I'll put them on for when we get to the alternate mode. So this also works for Kingdom, airrazor, Skywarp, the Beast Wars one, and pterosaur as well. So let's start off by just disconnecting the wings ever so slightly, pulling this back here via that tab there, and then we're going to just lift the beak ever so slightly because it's tabbed in there. Hold on to the whole torso now, and this will rock up on a hinge like so you can see how much further that's brought up the whole of the torso. Now what you're going to do, keep the head facing the way it should be, so don't twist it round, but you might need to apply quite a bit of pressure. Push back through here. The head will keep coming through until it's literally the back of a head like that, and the animal head is at the front. Now keep twisting this forward. You see you've got all these cutouts here like this, and you've got all these tabs on the underside of here. What you need is the top ones to be empty, so you can see what I mean by that. So these top cutouts to be empty, and then this to line up with the big tab on the back of there, and indeed, oh, just missed it, but with the rest of them, and like so you can see that's lying flush, and then tabs and holes are there respectively. Right, turn your arms in, bend the fists in. More importantly, you've got a cutout there right on the underside, right on the back of the fist. You can now push this in, and it's a little bit tricky, but it should go in no bother. Bend the wrist, line this up with that there, and then push in, so hopefully you can see that's gone in there, and that's how you're looking for the moment. Take the tail feathers, lift them up, rotate this around 180 degrees, and this is where it tends to get a little crazy. What we're going to do, you've got these giant tabs here right in front of these joints. You need to bring these up and over. Now there's two ways of doing this. I'm going to do it this way, bring it to about there, then I'm going to rotate the knee 180, I'm going to rotate the foot 180, and that will now, once we tab this in, that leg is perfectly ready for how it sort of should be. So as I say, but if you want to preempt that, 180 degree the knee now, 180 degree the foot there now, and then take this around. Remember, you're looking to bring this up and over. There's your giant cutout, there's your giant tab that into there, bend this knee back, and there's pretty much your alternate mode. Of course, get the wings, cascade these all the way out, pop these into position like so, and then of course you can just pop down the tail feather. That will click into place via that giant tab. But there is your, quite stunning to be honest, alternate mode. There you go guys. Okay, so let's take her back to robot mode, and this is much simpler because it's just a case of undoing everything we've done. So start off very simply, separate the thighs from there, extend the leg out, rotate that around 180 degrees, and then rotate around the foot as well. So separate that thigh there, bring it down, rotate the knee, rotate the ankles, and then you can lift up the back and you can rotate the whole midsection. Now of course this is the front, so you need to spin this around so that it comes down with the big 5mm ports on the outside. So not that way, that's backwards, you don't want that at all. You want it with that big 5mm port. It's dead easy to rectify, it's just as simple as that. Now we've got the midsection, if you remember, which was quite tricky, but we tucked the fists into there. We'll pull them out while they're like so. I'm going to fold the wings pretty far back, but not too far back because I need to get enough clearance to lift this part up there. Once you've done that and pull this back, you can then of course take the head, start to push this through the gap we've made. Now my particular copy is quite stiff as I'm doing this, so just be aware that you might need to use quite a bit of force. Now under there, there's your tab, which is going to fit on the back of the beak of that head there. So don't forget to cascade the waist down, follow it down, that's it, just a little bit of pressure, and then tab the beak into there. Bring the arms down, correct the orientation of the bicep like so, and then as I say, just position, close this back part up. There you go, you've got that extra notch up there. Fold the wing back over on itself. There's loads of different ways that you can do this. Most people tend to have them with it folded back there, and indeed double back there. But there you go guys, it is entirely up to you. There she is in a robot mode.